checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. All right, we got to talk about this Raw show here. It is still 2.5 hours, which is like, I don't know what it is. It's only a half hour, but man, this is so much easier to watch than that SmackDown show.
Yeah, you know what? Also, though, they have a lot more depth on the Raw side than the SmackDown side.
Yes.
And they make it, and it's very clear Raw is the A show. You know, like before, you know, even last year, like SmackDown was kind of the A show. It had Roman Reigns and Cody and everything. And even though Cody's still probably the biggest star and he's on the SmackDown brand, it is just very clear that Raw is the A show. And, you know, even though SmackDown's the show in the United States, it has a lot more viewers.
Well, this was the third show in a row that opened with Jey Uso coming down and doing his entrance, and the people go nuts, and they yeet, and then they do an encore. But this time, Gunther attacks him. And
in the middle of it.
Gives him a
great. That was great booking, by the way, of Gunther attacking him in the middle of the encore. I just thought that was just really clever.
Gives him the big suplex on the announce table. Jey fights back, gets chopped to death. Gunther kills him. They send out all the guys to break it up, and as Gunther is leaving, Jey grabs the mic and he says, you know, maybe I shouldn't say this, but you and me, WrestleMania. And Gunther's furious, and he storms into the ring, and Jey knocks him off the apron, hits a big running dive onto Gunther and all the guys outside. Very good opening segment.
Oh, yeah.
And I did love, you know, they don't play the announcers. I mean, the announcers sometimes will say something stupid, but they don't play them as idiots. And the announcers saw Gunther coming when Jey did not. And they're screaming at him, turn around, turn. It's too late. He gets jumped. So I like that little detail. Rhea's backstage. She says, Liv, if you make it to WrestleMania, you got to deal with me then. But now everybody's waiting to find out who Charlotte's going to pick. Io and Dakota walk up. Io says, you cost me my shot at WrestleMania. I'm coming for you. And Rhea says, I'm looking forward to it. Which led to an angle later where Rhea basically said, I don't have to do this, but I want to do this. 3 weeks. The Raw after Elimination Chamber. It is Rhea versus Io for the title.
So I guess that means that it's not going to be Rhea against Io at WrestleMania.
Sort of what it looks like.
I mean, that doesn't guarantee it, but feels that way. It's too bad Io's not freaking on fire. I mean, she's like the best woman in the entire company.
Well, we had Io and the returning Dakota against Liv Morgan and Raquel. And, you know,
real good match. Real good match.
Dakota back from injury, and we get another injury. This time, they did a spot where Raquel ends up, she grabbed Liv in a powerbomb position, but hanging, and she starts swinging her around and hitting the other women with Liv. And it was a total accident, but Liv just ran face first into Dakota's elbow. She gets busted open on the temple. Big cut. She's bleeding everywhere. And she ends up, we got This Is Awesome chants, a lot of big near falls. And then Io gets a hot tag, gets a big move on everybody, stomp on Liv, kicks her head off, moonsaults her, and pins her. The match did get off to a rough start because Raquel, I don't know what it was, but Raquel and Dakota working together, it was not working out well.
There were a lot of rough starts because the Rey Mysterio Logan Paul match had a rough start, and the Bayley Lyra match had a rough start too.
But they got him.
Yeah, this is a good match though. So the deal looks like, because it looks like Liv and Raquel are, you know, they already beat the champs, so they're getting a title shot.
Yes.
So it looks to me that they're going to probably win the title, and that this sets up Io and Dakota for a championship match. So good booking. You know, I mean, it's like you would look at it and go like, if these two just beat the champs in a non-title match, what are they doing losing? And in fact, if this goes nowhere, you would be right. That would be terrible booking. But I actually think that, you know, this is logical booking. That doesn't look logical unless they win the titles. If they lose the titles and they've lost before, then it's kind of like whatever. Doesn't matter. You know, I mean, that's the one thing about this booking now is it doesn't matter. You know, I mean, you know, it's again.
Well, it does matter. If you book like shit, people are going to stop caring.
Yeah, but it's the women's tag team championship. The only belt that's going to mean anything are the world belts. I mean, you can book the prelim belts like shit. It's not going to change business.
Have you grabbed your F4WOnline.com shirt yet? Well, we got a bunch of them. They're up in the store right now. F4WOnline.com/shirts. You can grab your -5 stars shirt, your Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer shirts, even the brand new After Dark Radio shirt. You love Granny? We have Granny's Gang shirts. Have you ever won a shoot battle royal? Probably not, but you can tell people you did. So check out the store. All of these great shirts and more. It's through Pro Wrestling Tees. F4WOnline.com/shirts. That's F4WOnline.com/shirts.